Hello, welcome, Gemini. We're going to do this reading for you guys today. I have been guided to do my readings a little bit differently, so I channeled in some messages for you guys to start with. We'll go ahead with the quote for the reading. Put your future in good hands, your own. So maybe you're taking back your power on something or taking control of some aspect of your life or just taking control of your life. I do feel like there is some sort of change that has recently happened, is ending now, or is closing up now, something like that. You might be going through a Saturn return at this point. Which, brings in a lot of need to reflect and see where you have not been measuring up, or where you've been dropping the ball on things, or where you can just improve, or what needs to be brought up to par is what I'm hearing. All right. So your message is the most significant one to me that stands out is nighttime knowing is different from daytime knowing. So maybe you're kind of seeing this nuance between how you think as opposed to the time of day. And there's definitely something about night in particular, because I got closing time, which is a semisonic song from a long time ago. I also got it's time to step out, and with that, be so good that they can't ignore you. So you're definitely doing something, and it's visible to others. It's in the public eye. People are seeing this difference in you, seeing a change of some sort, but it's not really like you've changed, because I also got Earth returns to Earth. So it's like the cycle just keeps continuing, not just for you, for everyone. And it's like you're just starting on a new cycle. Maybe this is one where you're really shining, really accomplishing something, being seen for something. I definitely feel like it has something to do with your career, your social status, your money, something of that nature, because the helping energies that I got for you are Neptune, Sagittarius, and 10th house. So that's like, Sagittarius and Neptune both kind of talk about spirituality. It's a little bit of illusionary energy. There's an adventure aspect, traveling, independence, like your intuition, mysticism, maybe some shadow aspects in there. But the challenging energy is the moon and Virgo in the second house. So something about your everyday life that you're being affected by emotionally, and it's got some sort of tie towards your material possessions, your security, your values, or abundance, something to do with maybe your money. Maybe things aren't quite going the way that you want them to, and you're trying to like take a more intuitive stance on whatever it is that you have going on as far as a career or social status, your ambitions, whatever it is. You also have a sense of pride in the things that you do for yourself, the dedication, and like it's the pledge, like you pledge something to yourself here. And it's kind of changing the way that you think about yourself, the way you think about the world, your gnosis. I also got yellow, unicorn, and Sailor Moon, so that might be significant in some way here, but it also has some mystical, spiritual tie to it as well. So I don't know here. Let's see what we can get for you. Also, the difference in the deck that I chose for today's reading is kind of funny, but I think that's significant as well because, like, I got one of my biggest decks and one of my smallest decks. So there's a noticeable big difference between two things that you're doing, two things that you're working on, two things that you're working towards. And I really feel like one of those things has to do with your career, and one of those things has to do with your energy towards yourself, your self-love. I just saw the hawk. Hawks are very good observers. They wait before they act. They assess the situation. When you are stepping out of whatever comfort zone you have been in into a more protective of your own energy, I feel like you've definitely transformed here and you're set on a goal here of harmony, peace, of healing. You are strategizing how to close things out in your world. Yeah, with a star on the bottom as well. There's a lot of healing going on, but you are specifically like targeting things that maybe have been bothering you for a while or just have been an energy you've been dealing with for a while. You're like strategizing, organizing, um, how to close out these cycles, how to start new ones, how to heal things here. You're really putting a lot of stock into yourself, into your capabilities, and trust in the universe here to bring you the situations, atmospheres, energies that you need to use in order to get to this legacy, this big achievement, this abundance here. It's definitely a lot about creating abundance. All right, let's see, what is this? Three of Wands. You could also be waiting for something to return here. See some sort of energy come back to you. I definitely have the deck upside down. So we have Empress again and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're dedicating yourself to a new path, to new adventures, to new experiences, to moving yourself out of things that you have already known. So you're trying to do new things, experience new things, and integrate them into your own self or your creativity or the way you are creating your stability, your abundance, your security here. You're just feeling good in you and your world. Be feeling a sense of discontentment or apathy here, just not being quite satisfied with something. What is this? Empress here. Empress is out here twice, so Taurus or Libra energy could be very significant. Venus energy as well. Oh, there's this truth or clarity about your self-worth, your self-confidence, your ability to make things happen. maybe you weren't quite so confident in your ability to create your own stability here or your own structure, foundation. But I feel like you're being divinely shown here very plainly that yes, you do have the capability, yes, you have the clarity, yes, you have knowledge, the truth, the ability, it's almost giving magician energy. You are going to be able to bring about something you want and desire and maybe have been wishing for, hoping for, having faith in. You're going to do so for your highest good, for your greatest timeline here. You're like integrating this newfound like clarity of yourself and your person to strategize new ways to kind of work around things that have been lingering here or just haven't been able to quite move past yet. So see the King of Pentacles. So yeah, it's definitely something about your stability, your material possessions, your home, family, your job, your career. Something is really grounding itself here. Yep, Ten of Pentacles on top of the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this is that you're trying to create, you are fighting for it. And not in a way where it's like a battle. It's more so you're putting yourself out there in the competition and you're definitely going to achieve whatever it is that you desire here. The long term goal, I think it's just contentment or being able to provide and not worry and just being okay on your own, being able to, I don't know, pull this off. The Seven of Swords here. And it could also be deceptive energies, some sneakiness, some lying here, whether it be you or someone else, but I'm not really getting that too much off of the Seven of Swords. It's more so moving in the shadows. Yeah. Bring about the light and love. Love. Yeah, you're implementing a new strategy, a new plan here to bring in more warmth and joy and happiness and that cozy motherly love feeling into your life. This could also be someone who might be a little emotionally manipulative here as well. Might have something to do with children or child or naive energy of some sort. I think it's all gonna be fine though. You're bringing about a lot of structure, groundedness, healing, alchemy, blending of not like a blending of two worlds. It's more like a blending of the shadow with the light aspect of yourself here, or just in general, you're making maybe they seem small, but they have a big impact of like changes here Yeah, balancing something out here, closing out things that are tugging at you emotionally, things that keep you sunk in sadness and depression. And maybe you've had to deal with people who weren't as forthcoming with their energy or their time or their resources or their whatever it is here. Perhaps you dealt with a lot of emotional turmoil, but you've kind of latched onto that at some point and just kind of are sitting in it. And it's because it was just imbalanced. It was not reciprocal movement here. Being drawn to this star, hardcore as fuck. The only thing I'm getting is good luck. The universe is gonna throw you a curveball. The lovers. Oh, yeah. There's that curveball. And the hangman. With temperance. Healing, a new perspective, seeing things differently, in concern to a decision here, a major decision, or another person, a soul tie, someone you have a higher level of connection with. There's some healing happening. There's some blending here. I feel like this might be a coming back together, a reconciliation of some sort, because this is the new perspective and this competition energy. Maybe this is someone that you had a lot of drama or arguments, past issues with. Yeah, with this Knight of Swords here, someone who was sharp with their words, maybe someone who you know for a long time that you have a really strong, passionate connection or draw to. Yeah, let's get a final message here for you. I would just maybe be mindful of where you're focusing your energy at, what you're putting your attention on. Don't, I mean, even if this is a person that's coming back in your life and it was something just absolutely shit, terrible, it was awful, worst time you ever had in your life, don't focus on that. I mean, not to say like people change and it could be completely different, blah, blah, but situations are always different and you can't judge one from another. So something different might actually happen. But that's all in mindset and your focus. Yeah. There's definitely some clarity or a lot of happiness coming in. Maybe you're spending a lot of time in the sun, a lot of time outdoors, connecting with nature. The Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. Knight of Wands. Someone is definitely coming in very quickly because they see that you are looking fine, looking good, looking abundant, like you got your shit together, and they want to blend with you, merge with you, form some sort of contract or relationship or bond here with you. I see this is, you might not have the best of words sometimes, but it seems like a genuine, or at least they have a direction they want to go and they want to bring some romance with them. Maybe this is the person that you're supposed to be being so good they can't know you for. Or maybe that's why they're coming back. Okay, final message here I want to leave you with because I did almost forget about this card. I got this card for you as well. It says science versus magic. What if you believed you could explore an idea either through scientific thinking or magical thinking and get the same result? Science is simply daytime's version of nighttime magic. So again, there's that emphasis on the difference of how you're thinking at the time of day. Something about nighttime is very, very prominent here. Maybe you do a lot of thinking at night, or you work a night shift, or you're just this person who likes to camp with the moon a lot. But something about maybe you don't need as much knowledge as you think you do, or as much information. Maybe you're not really missing anything. You just need to shift your perspective just a tiny bit and bring a little more magic into your life. Nighttime magic. All right. I'm going to leave this reading there. I hope it was useful, helpful, entertaining for you in whatever way. I appreciate you so much for being here, for letting me read for you. And as